So I was watching a video last night all about how this person was missing One Direction, and in the video they talked about their fan fiction. And I realized that on this pretty little USB right here, there is a fan fiction of me that was written for me about me and Niall. So I've donned my On the Road tour shirt and we're gonna read this together. Disclaimer before I read this, you have to remember that 2012 and 2013 and 2011 were different times, okay? The world was a different place, people were different, and fan fiction was a thing. Now I know people still read fan fiction, I don't really know. I used to love Wattpad. Wattpad was my life, but basically I had a One Direction Tumblr and it was called Niall Horan Standos, and then it was Fuck Niall, but it was just FK Niall, whatever, it's so original. Okay, so I just got it up here on my computer and looking at it, I don't actually, as I said, I don't remember who wrote this, but it is 2 pages long. And is this the dirty one? Please don't be the dirty one. Oh fuck, I think it's the dirty one. Oh god. Fuck. 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 We're not gonna read all this because I at least want to have some kind of dignity left when I upload this video. So let's just start. I'll put it on the screen here too so you guys can like read along with me. Okay, so it starts off with, and that concludes our 2-hour special of the Vampire Diaries. Tune in next week for our 2-hour Friends marathon. You don't want to miss it. The TV announcer said, and I listened intently, trying to keep my mind off the brown paper bag in front of me. I clicked on the button on my iPhone. It was 9:30. I clicked the button. Oh, Harry was late. Again, I would never have my iPhone. I'm Android for life, but whatever. Ever since he and the boys had become famous, he had spent most of his time at different fan conventions and signings, much more than the others did. Over the weeks, I started to become suspicious that he was cheating. And even more when he actually started missing out date nights, which were actually us just getting high and eating ridiculous amounts of sushi. Fair play. That's it. I'm not fucking ready anymore. He can go smoke his own damn weed. PSA, I don't do drugs, never will. I said to myself as I broke open the bag and lit a joint. I don't remember how long it was or how many joints it was later, but then I suddenly became aware of many empty sushi containers on the ground, and I wasn't alone in Harry and I's London apartment anymore. Someone had snuck in and I could hear them tiptoeing behind me. Panic struck as I imagined the horrible 12-legged giraffe that could have snuck up from behind me to rape me. What? Slowly, I turned around to face it, but instead of the giraffe stood a very flush-looking Niall. He had sweatpants and a muscle top on, which perfectly showed up his biceps, which were drenched. Niall, what are you doing here? This is me in Harry's apartment. Yours is number 4, across the hall, remember? Also, it just loaded more, and this is a 5-page fanfiction. Not 2, 5 pages. Yeah, I know, but I went for a jog and got a bit hungry, and I know you guys always have sushi on Friday nights, so I thought I would stop by and grab a bite, he said with an innocent smile, ruffling his blonde hair with his hand. So, do you mind, he asked, pointing to an uneaten container of sushi that was on the couch next to me. Sure, sit down, I said, handing the sushi to him. He smiled, sat down and dug in, not bothering with soy sauce. I watched him eat it all and an idea struck. If I couldn't get high of Harry, then Niall would do just fine. Hey, want a hit? I asked, throwing an unlit joint to him. He caught it and stared at me, then at me, then back to it. You want me to? Yeah, well Harry's obviously not going to be here, so you might as well, I said, throwing my lighter to him. He lit it and sat back, relaxing. I could tell this was going to be a fun night. I'm just gonna skip a bit of it to get to like the juicy shit. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay. I'm actually so embarrassed. It must have been a few minutes before I could turn my eyes away from his body and look at his face, when I noticed he was staring at me. Well, not so much at me, at the small line of cleavage which was visible due to my low-cut t-shirt. Looks like Niall wanted a show, and he was going to get it. I grabbed the button of my top and pulled it upwards, then put it back slowly. I could see the look of disappointment on his face and smiling before lifting it up again and then fully off. His jaw dropped as my double D boobs came into view, only concealed by the skimpy black frilly bra I was wearing. I am so embarrassed right now. I was like 15. Why was I reading this? Much sexier than Harry and way more ripped. Our passionate kissing only stopped when I moved backwards slightly and felt something poking into me. Oh God. It was long and hard, and I let out a little gasp as my ass rubbed against it. And here we go, here's the bit where Harry finds out. Dear Cara, fuck you. I came home at 4 AM to find you on our broken couch, naked and underneath Niall. I can't believe you did this to me. I love you. Well, loved you. But at least this is the perfect time to mention I've been cheating on you with your friend Maddie for a month now. She's so much hotter than you and has way bigger boobs. Plus, she agreed to have a three-way with Louis, which was so hot it gives me a boner just writing it. I hope I never see you again. Harry. Shit, 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 shit was all I could say. I had just found out that Harry was cheating on me, but I still loved him, didn't I? I looked over to Niall, who was still sleeping, but had rolled over to show his amazingly tan body. I had lost Harry, but gained Niall. So worth it. So if you enjoyed me embarrassing the absolute crap out of myself because I somehow like this stuff, make sure you give it a big thumbs up because I really need it, because and if you want me to do any more like funny One Direction or past stuff, then let me know, because I've got a lot of cringy stuff, but it made me who I am, and 1D for life, am I right? And subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in the video next week. Bye.